All right, you guys, listen up. We're about to drop some serious knowledge on you. We're talking Panama, one of the most insanely diverse and beautiful countries I've ever been to. And trust me, I've been around. We're talking rainforests, beaches that'll blow your mind, cities buzzing with energy. This place has it all. And the best part? We've crammed it all into 15 must-do activities. You won't want to miss a single one. So buckle up, grab your backpack, your camera's charged, right? Let's do this. We're about to jump headfirst into this adventure. By the end of this video, you'll be booking a flight, I guarantee it. First up, the Panama Canal. You can't go to Panama and not see this thing. It's like going to Rome and skipping the Colosseum. It's just not done. This is an engineering masterpiece, people. I'm talking a 50-mile waterway carved straight through a jungle. I mean, think about it. Ships from all over the world, massive cargo ships, cruise ships, passing right through the middle of the country. It connects the Atlantic and the Pacific, and it's been blowing people's minds for over a century. Standing there watching those ships rise and fall through the locks, it's just mind-blowing. You feel the history, the ingenuity, the sheer scale of it all. Seriously, take a tour, go to the Miraflores locks, get up close and personal. Trust me, this is one for the books. All right, from modern engineering marvels to a blast from the past, get ready to step back in time in Casco Viejo, Panama City's old quarter. We're talking cobblestone streets, Spanish colonial architecture, balconies overflowing with flowers. It's like walking onto a movie set. This place is buzzing with live street musicians, cafes spilling out onto the plazas, little shops tucked away down narrow alleys. You can feel the history seeping out of the walls. And the vibe? Totally electric. Spend a day getting lost in the maze of streets, grab some street food, check out the local art scene, soak up the atmosphere. And don't forget to grab a drink at one of the rooftop bars. The view of the city skyline from up there, unforgettable. All right, so you've done the canal, you've wandered Casco Viejo, now it's time to ditch the itinerary and just chill. And there's no better place to do that than Boquete del Toro. We're talking about an archipelago on the Caribbean side of Panama. Crystal clear water, white sand beaches, the whole 9 yards. Think overwater bungalows, snorkeling right off your porch, diving with colourful fish, you name it. This is where you come to unplug, recharge and just soak up the Caribbean vibes. Rent a bike, explore the islands, grab some fresh seafood and just let the laid-back atmosphere wash over you. Trust me, you'll be tempted to throw your phone in the ocean and just stay here forever. Almost did it myself. But then who would film all this awesome stuff? Seriously though, Boquete del Toro is paradise found. You can't come to Panama and miss this. Next up, we're switching gears completely, trading those beach vibes for something a little more, how do you say, mountainous? Yeah, we're going hiking. Get your boots ready. All right, from the beaches of Boquete del Toro, we're heading up, way up into the mountains to a little town called Boquete. Known for its cooler climate, incredible coffee plantations, and some of the most stunning hiking trails in all of Panama. Get ready to trade those flip-flops for some hiking boots. We're talking lush cloud forests, hidden waterfalls, trails that wind through coffee plantations and views. Oh man, the views from up here will blow your mind. You can hike to the summit of Volcan Baru, the highest point in Panama, for a sunrise you won't believe. Or take it easy on the Quetzal Trail. Keep your eyes peeled for the elusive, resplendent Quetzal. Boquete is all about connecting with nature, breathing in that fresh mountain air, and working up a good sweat on the trails. Don't worry, they've got plenty of amazing coffee down here to fuel your adventures. And trust me, after a day of hiking, you've earned yourself a cup or 2 or 3. Okay, picture this. Over 350 islands, most of them uninhabited, scattered across the Caribbean Sea. White sand beaches, swaying palm trees, water so clear you can see straight to the bottom. This isn't a screensaver, people. This is the San Blas Islands. Run by the indigenous Gunayala people, the San Blas Islands are about as close to paradise as you can get. We're talking traditional thatched roof huts, fresh lobster dinners, and a pace of life that makes you forget what day it is. Spend your days swimming, snorkeling, sunbathing, and just disconnecting from the world. Learn about the Guna culture, their intricate molar textiles, and their way of life that's in harmony with nature. This is a truly special place, folks, one that will stay with you long after you leave. Get ready to fall in love with the San Blas Islands. All right, guys. You know I love a good museum, right? But the Biomuseo in Panama City, this ain't your average dusty old building. Designed by Frank Gehry, the dude who did the Walt Disney Concert Hall. This museum is a work of art itself. And the location, right on the water, overlooking the city skyline and the Panama Canal. But the real magic happens inside. This museum tells the story of Panama's biodiversity. The way they present it all is incredible, super engaging and interactive. Honestly, whether you're a nature buff or just appreciate a good museum, the Biomuseo is a must-see. No trip to Panama is complete without experiencing the nightlife in Panama City. This city comes alive after dark. We're talking rooftop bars overlooking the sparkling city skyline, salsa clubs pulsing with energy, and underground bars with live music and craft cocktails. Casco Viejo is where you want to be. The streets are packed with people, music spilling out of every doorway. Its electric Panama City has clubs spinning everything from electronic music to reggaeton. Just lose yourself in the music and dance the night away. All right, we're in Panama City. Skyscrapers, bustling streets, the whole deal. But hold up, right in the middle of all this craziness is an oasis, a breath of fresh air, literally. I'm talking about the Metropolitan Natural Park, a sprawling urban jungle smack dab in the center of the city. We're talking hundreds of acres of rainforest, hiking trails and monkeys swinging through the canopy. It's like stepping into another world, away from the noise and chaos of the city. The view from Cerro Ancon is breathtaking, overlooking the city and the Panama Canal. Head to Metropolitan Natural Park. Trust me, your mind, body and soul will thank you. Yo, you guys, Soberania National Park. This place is a freaking jungle, right? But it's not just any jungle, it's a birdwatcher's paradise. We're talking hundreds of species of birds, just vibing, flying around, doing their thing. So I'm no ornithologist, all right? I don't know all the fancy bird names, but I know a cool sight when I see one. We're talking toucans with those giant beaks, parrots in every colour you can imagine, even hummingbirds zipping around like tiny helicopters. It's wild! This place is like right on the edge of Panama City. You wouldn't even believe it. One minute you're in the hustle and bustle of the city, next minute you're surrounded by this lush rainforest, serenaded by the sounds of nature. If you're into photography, dude, bring your zoom lens. You can get some seriously epic shots here. And even if you're not a hardcore bird nerd, just being in this kind of environment, it just slows things down, you know? It's like hitting the reset button. All right, so we're ditching the concrete jungle and heading out to the ocean. Coiba National Park, baby. This place is like the Galapagos Islands of Panama. It's this protected archipelago, completely untouched, teeming with marine life. We're talking sharks, whales, dolphins, massive schools of fish. You name it, Coiba's got it. I strapped on a scuba tank, went under, and it was like entering another world. Like, you see this stuff in documentaries, but experiencing it firsthand. It's mind-blowing. The water is crystal clear. You can see for what feels like miles. And the colours, man, the colours. Coral reefs bursting with life. Fish with every pattern imaginable. It's like swimming in a kaleidoscope. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just starting out, Coiba has something for everyone. You can snorkel, scuba dive, even just chill on the beach and soak it all in. Trust me. This place is pure magic. Okay, I know what you're thinking. A mall in a travel vlog? Hear me out, all right? Albrook Mall is not your average shopping centre. This place is massive. We're talking over 700 stores, a movie theatre, restaurants, even a bowling alley. It's like they took every store you could ever imagine and crammed it under one roof. Seriously, you could spend days here and still not see everything. But hey, Who needs sunlight when you've got air conditioning and endless shopping possibilities, right? Look, I get it, you didn't come to Panama to hang out in a mall, but sometimes you need a break from the heat, or maybe you forgot to pack something. Plus, it's a cool way to experience a different side of Panamanian culture. You'll find everything from high-end designer brands to local crafts and souvenirs. Plus, the food court is off the hook. You can get your fill of local delicacies or stick to your comfort zone with international fast food chains. All right, guys, if you're looking for an experience that's totally off the grid, totally authentic, you've got to check out the Embra village. These are the indigenous people of Panama, and they welcome you into their world, their homes, their lives. It's crazy. You're going to be taking a canoe up the river deep into the rainforest. Imagine that, just you, the sound of the jungle and these hand-carved canoes gliding through the water. It's like stepping back in time. And then you arrive at the village, and it's like nothing you've ever seen. They've got these incredible, colourful houses built on stilts right over the river. And the people, man, they are so welcoming. They'll teach you about their traditions, their dances, their way of life. You can even buy some of their amazing crafts, handmade right there in the village. This isn't just tourism, it's a real cultural exchange. You're getting a glimpse into a way of life that's so different from our own. Trust me, this is an experience that will stay with you long after you leave Panama. Okay, so you're an adrenaline junkie? You live for the rush of the waves? Well, pack your board, my friend, because Santa Catalina is calling your name. This place is legendary in the surfing world. We're talking world-class waves, perfect barrels, the whole 9 yards. Santa Catalina is this little sleepy fishing village that transforms into a surfer's paradise when the swells hit. Imagine this. You wake up in your beachfront hut, the sound of the waves crashing, grab your board, and you're literally steps away from some of the best surfing in the world. And the vibe, man, it's pure surfer chill. Laid back, friendly, everyone's there for the same reason, to catch some epic waves. After a day in the water, you can grab some fresh seafood right on the beach, watch the sunset over the Pacific. It's the life, you know? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Santa Catalina has something for everyone. Just get ready for some serious stoke because this place is pure surf magic. All right, so you want to talk about getting away from it all. Anton Valley, this place is like stepping into a postcard, but with way better food. We're talking lush green mountains, waterfalls you got to hike to, the real deal. And the thing about Anton Valley is, it's not just about the views. They got these crazy rock formations, hot springs hidden in the jungle, a market bursting with fresh fruit you won't believe. It's like the best parts of adventure and chilling rolled into one. You can tell this place is all about good vibes only. The air is clean, the people are friendly, and you can spend the whole day just wandering around, soaking it all in. Trust me, you're going to want more than a day here. This is the kind of place you come to recharge, to get inspired. Whether you're into zip-lining through the rainforest or just finding a quiet spot to read a book, Anton Valley's got you covered. Okay, coffee lovers, this one's for you. Boquete, Panama. Yeah, you heard that right. Panama is killing it in the coffee game, and Boquete is where it all goes down. We're not just talking about grabbing a cup at Starbucks, this is next-level coffee experience. Imagine this, you're walking through these rolling hills, coffee plants as far as the eye can see. The air is thick with the smell of roasting beans, and you can literally taste the freshness. You learn about the whole process, from bean to cup, and trust me, it's way more interesting than you think. And the best part, the tasting. You get to sample some of the best coffee in the world, brewed right there in front of you. It's the kind of experience that stays with you, and you'll never look at your morning coffee the same way again. So, if you're in Panama, do yourself a favor and get to Boquete. It's a coffee lover's paradise, and honestly, even if you're not that into coffee, the scenery alone is worth the trip. So there you have it. 15 things you absolutely got to do in Panama. This country is bursting with adventure, culture, and some seriously delicious food. Whether you're into exploring ancient ruins, chilling on pristine beaches, or hiking through lush rainforests, Panama has something for everyone. And the best part is, this is just a taste of what Panama has to offer. There are countless hidden gems waiting to be discovered, so get out there and explore. Trust me, you won't regret it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. And be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite part of Panama is, or if you're planning a trip. Until next time, peace out.